Hey everybody, it's Trisha with Chocolate Musings with another weekly setup in my bullet journal. I'll be using a Pigment Micron 0.35 millimeter. Let's turn to the page. So last week I heavily focused on time blocking. And what I discovered is that I didn't have enough places to write my to-dos. So I'm going to modify this and time block only the periods, only the time that I've been struggling with. So that's mostly the evenings when I do my blog planning and other type of things and other planning like that. So I actually went for a horizontal layout this time. I started measuring the time about 6 o'clock until 11 p.m. I probably won't start at that time, but maybe that'll give me a little bit of an insight of what I need to do. So I will just outline this, and then I also doodled some pumpkins down here as it's almost the last week of October. I thought that would be really cute. Couldn't find my ruler for a moment, but I got this cool compass ruler and it's got a straight edge. And you can draw circles with it too. So I will just use that to start with. Start up here. And there's actually not a whole lot of setup that needs to be done as far as drawing the lines. I did measure down one box here. So this is 5 centimeters down or 10 boxes. I measure in half-hour increments when I time schedule. And I don't time block out Saturdays and Sundays. Not usually, just because I use those mostly for family time and don't find it necessary to time block those out. I figured I would be able to doodle over these, or I would be able to write over these doodles. Block out some sections here. Alright, perfect. So what I figure, if I have a task, I will mark out, so say I start at 7 to 8, mark that down, and draw a little line, and then write out what task it is. And the next one, say 8:30 to 9:30, can have a place to write down the to-dos on each day, as well as write what task that is. And so that way I have a specific timeline that I'm trying to fulfill as well. I thought it would be fun to do the mummy text, or the mummified text that I posted on Instagram. And I've linked a video to it as well. But I thought it would be fun to do the mummy text for at least some of these days. So I decided to mix the text and have a script plus the mummy effect. I thought that might be cute. For the pumpkins, I thought I'd use a variety of orange colors. Maybe throw in a little bit of brown and red, but not a whole lot. I think some dark green and some light green for the vines. So what I will do is quickly sketch over them, and I drew them in different shapes to give some variety. Sketch over the edges. after I color it in, I'll use a water pen to spread out the color. I will erase the pencil marks before I do that so that I can get them to fully disappear. I will add the green after so it doesn't blend in together. S's are always the hardest letter for me to make in a chunky font. One side is always uneven. Maybe it's just my style. Adds a little bit of change up to the regular faux calligraphy that I'm used to doing on my other pages. You can see, give some variety around the edges, even though it's easy to follow the curves. Change up the shapes a little bit. Wednesday is so long, it kind of had to share with Tuesday. That's one thing I have come to really love about the bullet journaling system, is that I can add variety. And I can change things up every week, or I can stay the same as I want to, however I need it to fit what I'm doing for the week. Well, I will write out the rest of these and finish coloring in the pumpkins, and I will show you the finished layout. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you use it in some way, I'd love to see your work. I'd love to hear about it. I will have a layout on my blog that you can download with measurements as well as dimensions. This is in an A5 notebook, and you can pin some of these for later if you wanted to. You can also find me on Instagram. I've got my handles in the description area. There you have it. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you plan your life so that you can live beautifully. Hit subscribe if you like the video. Give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think. Have a great week, everyone.